If you should watch this video to the end, then I don't think you should be able to lose your money to Ponzi schemes again, right? Because the reason why most people actually lose their money to Ponzi schemes is because they actually lack some information, right? When affiliate actually markets these schemes to you, they make it look like it's something legit. But in this video, regardless of what you'll be told in the future, getting the information in this video will be able to let you identify a Ponzi scheme at a glance, and you won't be able to lose your money. Like, you won't be able to give them your money because you already have this information. So stick with me and I'm going to show you this. So I've actually interacted with Ponzi scheme a lot in the past, way back since 2016, I guess, right? I've been interacting with Ponzi schemes, so I actually know kind of a few things based on personal experience and of course experience in terms of losses and thereabouts. So these Ponzi schemes actually come to you, making it look like they are actually legit, or making it look like they are coming to you to do you a favor, right? And that's where the catch comes in. They come to you making you feel like they're actually doing you the favor, but in the long run they actually want you to do them a favor by, of course, giving them your money, and of course in the long run they go away with the money and you can't find them. Most of them have websites, they run the website for a particular period of time, and you are, of course, during that period you are giving them your money. In most times, most of them even allow you to make withdrawals. Making withdrawals does not prove that these schemes are legitimate. It is just a bait, and this with my experience, right, this is how they actually operate. So there are different ways this Ponzi scheme have portrayed themselves in the past, and what I notice is these things, the way they operate, they've actually been repeating it, and there haven't been any significant change in the past. And I'm going to be outlining the ways they've operated in the past. And in the world of Ponzi scheme repeats itself. So if you should understand how they've operated in the past, you'll be able to make informed decision in the future. So when you understand how they've operated in the past, when you see one in the future, you'll be able to know, okay, this thing have happened before. Then you can identify that, okay, this happened before, it's a Ponzi scheme, it's happening now again, so it's a Ponzi scheme, right? So this is how you can know. There have been a lot of Ponzi schemes. Those ones I'll promise you, you should share a post to your status or to your Facebook and you earn money daily. It's a Ponzi scheme, right? There's no how you would make money by just sharing a sponsored post to your Facebook, right? And the one that is now even common these days is the one that they will tell you to share, the one that they will tell you that they're actually trading for you, or they're actually performing some kind of arbitrage for you. This is the most common as at for the year 2021-2022. It is very common, and a lot of platforms have actually come with this business model or Ponzi model, and of course they are nowhere to be found today. So in the future, if you should see a Ponzi scheme that is telling you crypto arbitrage, of course crypto arbitrage actually exists in the sense that you buy very low and you buy where it is low and then you sell somewhere which is high. You understand? But the problem with this kind of arbitrage is the success rate is actually low, right? And these people know the success rate is low. That's why they bring in they paint in the sense that they have an AI that can actually execute these things for you very fast, right? Because if you should want to do it yourself, before you go to the exchange where you want to sell the market must have actually moved and the price must have moved, and at the end of this might not be profitable. So these people understands this thing, then they come up with the idea that they actually have a robot or an AI that can actually do this thing within milliseconds, and of course you make profits. Of course, most people, platform sites have come with this strategy and they are nowhere to be found, right? And that interesting thing I've noticed about Ponzi scheme is they always reincarnate in the sense that maybe a Ponzi scheme starts today, it might run for quite some time, right? Then it crashes. right? Then they repaint those Ponzi scheme with another name, and they still come to sell the same thing to you, and you still buy it, right? So these are things you should know, and when you see them in the future, you should know that, oh, this is a Ponzi scheme. And let me just make this clear. I'm not saying I wouldn't even preach against Ponzi schemes, even though it has nothing good to offer you, right? It has not. Let me make this clear. Ponzi scheme has nothing good to offer you. Like, they want your money and nothing more, right? But most people still know this, but they still want to interact with this because they feel, okay, let them just take their chances, and if they can make 1 or 2 cents from it. And of course, most Ponzi schemes have existed for like 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, and within this 8 months they've been operating. Most people have actually made a lot of money, right? And this is what motivates most people to actually still give money to Ponzi schemes, right? But I'm not encouraging a Ponzi scheme because it has nothing to offer to you. So if you're seeing a Ponzi scheme today, you should probably stay away. So this is more like an advice. Now, if you are kind of person that wants to interact with Ponzi scheme, you should be doing this with your spare cash. And if you want to actually identify if something is Ponzi or legit, the first thing you might want to do is subscribe to this channel. And when you see a website that claims to be doing this, and you think there's something fishy about it and you want me to look into it, I can always do that for you, because more reason why I set up this channel, to actually be able to identify scams like this, and of course let people know about them beforehand, and those that still want to do it can actually be doing it having the risks at heart. The best way to actually avoid Ponzi scheme is to actually have something doing, something worthwhile. And what is that? It's actually investing in yourself instead of giving these schemes your money. If you can actually look for something to do with that money, probably start up a business, learn a trade or something, probably trade forex, crypto, like just get something doing that's actually fetching you money. If you have something fetching you money, then you might not have a reason to actually interact with Ponzi scheme. And even if you have a reason to do it, it might just be like you're playing a game, like it's a game. Those of you that play bets, you might just consider Ponzi scheme as a bet. So even if when you put your money into, you already know that, okay, this money might not actually come back to you, and at the end of the day it might actually come back to you. If you should see Ponzi scheme as a gamble rather than an investment, you actually feel better, because most people actually see Ponzi scheme as an investment, thinking that invest, the future is bright, invest for rainy days. At the end of the day, the money you're thinking you're investing to Ponzi scheme might not actually come back to you, right? But if you should understand that Ponzi scheme is not an investment but a gamble, right? So if you are gambling, you actually know the risks. When you gamble, your money might not come back, right? So that's basically what a lot of people do. And if you are able to also inculcate that habit, and knowing that Ponzi schemes cannot be an investment but just a gamble, then that will leave you to decision if you're actually a gambler or not. So if you're a gambler, you might still want to gamble with what you can afford to lose. But if you're not a gambler, then you probably stay away from Ponzi schemes because they have nothing to offer you. So well, you could just probably subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more legit ways you can make money aside Ponzi schemes, subscribe to the channel and we'll bring that to you in consecutive days. Of course, like this video and let's create awareness on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.